What's up? What's up? What's up? I have not came to talk to y'all in a few days, so I figured now is a great time for a video diary. And this is about to be a rant. I'm about to rant about a whole bunch of different shit, okay? So if y'all don't like listening to me rant about a whole bunch of different shit, just go ahead and press the thumbs up button and then click off the video now. If you want to listen to my rant, this is the video for you. A lot of y'all like when I rant. Some of y'all be like, Shawnee, what the hell are you talking about? You're all over the place. I like renting. Like, it's not something that I do all the time, but when I do it, I usually be making some effective points. So, first of all, I'm gonna just give y'all a little video diary, a little update. We're out of cast. We're out of brace. Well, I'm not supposed to be out of my brace actually until the 13th, but we out of that shit, okay? I have put that thing on maybe like 4 times since they took my cast off of me. When they first took my cast off of me, I was in so much pain, but like a few days after, a lot of that pain subsided. Some of the swelling subsided. I still have swelling sometimes. Of course I still have pain sometimes, but I've just been honestly dealing with it and just managing the best ways that I know how, which is by staying active, making sure that I'm drinking enough water, making sure that I'm taking my vitamin D, because I do not want to take these meds that the doctor gave me. It's no crazy narcotics or anything like that, but I just don't like taking medicine like that the doctor prescribes. Like, I don't like taking chemicals, putting chemicals in my body. So if I can afford it, if I can avoid it, then I will do so. And I feel like I'm at a point where, I may have some days when I'm like in really, really, really bad pain and I have to take medicine. But so far, like, I haven't taken my medicine in a couple of weeks. Before they even took off my cast, I stopped taking my medicine. So I've been good with that. Your girl has still been in therapy, even though I'm over it and I want to give up. I'm still in it. Y'all might ask, why am I over it? Why do I want to give up? Because I'm having to go through and relive a whole bunch of shit that I don't want to relive, talk about a whole bunch of shit that I don't want to talk about. And then as far as the situation that triggered me to go to therapy to begin with, I'm over that shit too. I'm gonna go get to that in a second, but I'm just like, it's just a lot of processing, and the Capricorn in me don't want to deal with it because it's a lot of accessing of my emotions and uncovering things that I have pridefully fucking compartmentalized, okay? And my therapist is, she's giving me she's giving me the energy that I be giving y'all, and I don't like it. I be like, ma'am, like, but at least I give y'all like a journal or a meditation practice or some shit to do with all of this energy. She just be like, okay, question A, question B, question C. I give her answer. And then she'd be like, well, you know what you need to do. Ma'am, you supposed to be telling me what to do. And she'd be like, no, you know what you need to do. And you're already doing this and you need to do that. And I just be like, oh my God, like, this is like, reflection. It's annoying. It's annoying, but it's also amazing. So I'm gonna keep doing it, okay? It's been about 6 weeks at this point, 5 or 6 weeks, something like that. Every Friday I go. I'm not going this Friday. I'm about to drop down from weekly to bi-weekly, and this is a perfect time because this week is Veterans Day, so it would have been a holiday anyway. I would have had to move my session, and then Thanksgiving is coming up. So I'm about to change from weekly to bi-weekly because I really don't feel like I need to go to therapy every week anymore. I might even drop down from bi-weekly to monthly or every 3 weeks if I'm feeling good still. But that's been a good process as far as going through therapy. I would recommend it. A lot of my clients, they have me and they have their therapist, and I would recommend that. If you don't want to talk to a therapist, you only want to talk to a spiritual counselor, definitely come through, come on in the room, let's sit down, let's talk about it. But if you only want a therapist and you don't believe in all the woo, by all means, my love, go ahead and get you somebody that is licensed therapist, okay? So yeah, I've been doing that. Y'all know, well, those of you who don't know me, hello, I'm Shawnee. I am the owner operator of 11 Moons. Over here, we do divination, we do spiritual counsel, we do spiritual coaching, we talk about astrology, we go through mindfulness, we do yoga, we talk about real life, okay? Join the club, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to get in a little bit deeper, go ahead and hit that link that'll be in the description to see about my paid subscriptions, because baby, I'm not about to keep playing with y'all in this content. Like, the Leo in me be playing with y'all in this content, but I just be having so much that I want to give. I don't even know the order to give it in, and so I just be holding it all back. But I'm just like, girl, we about to go, we about to talk, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And some days it's gonna be great and wonderful and divine, and some days it's just gonna be all thrown together. And you know what? People are gonna love you because they're gonna see the process. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, make sure you thumbs up the video, and y'all, please, I like feedback. Leave a freaking comment. Even if you only say, hey girl, to let me know you're here, leave a comment. I would love for y'all to actually comment on what the hell I be talking about, though. That would be wonderful, splendiferously divine, okay? But even if you don't want to listen to the video and do all of that, just say hi. Hey, how you doing? Okay? So, therapy. Go to therapy if you need to go. I am enjoying the process. I'm about to drop down, like I said, from weekly to bi-weekly, maybe even monthly, because I really honestly don't feel like I need to be talking to her every week anymore, especially now that I can journal again, I can move around properly. Like, I feel like I'm just in a better heart space. I'm happy again. So it's just like, I don't need all of that energy every week, but definitely has been healing, cleansing, and therapeutic. Okay, enough about that. I've been able to journal again. That's been wonderful because I am always better able to write things down more so than speak them out. I am a third house stellium. It's Capricorn that's in my third house, and I've just always been good at like reading and writing. Like, it's my superpower. I really don't know how to channel that talent into my gifts other than maybe writing a book, but I'm not ready to write a book yet. I will eventually, but I'm not ready to do that quite yet. But writing is something that's near and dear to my heart. So when I'm able to write, I'm perfectly, like, I can get everything out, I can organize my thoughts, and things work pretty well for me. So that has just been extremely healing. I've been praying. I've been in my Bible. I know y'all been seeing all these Bible verses and scriptures and all the things that I've been posting. I've been in my Bible. I've been praying, okay? I have been getting into a state of just love and compassion and open-heartedness and centeredness. And you know what? It feels good because our lives have become so driven by consumerism and capitalism that we have forgotten what is actually important. It's important for us to be able to live and afford to live, afford to eat, afford to be able to pay our rent and all of that. Yes. But what's really most important is our evolution, our impact, and our relationships. And I am about to start preaching that message loud, clear, every day. Impact, relationships, and what did I just say? Evolution. Impact, relationships, and evolution. That is what is most important. When we die, we can't take any of this stuff with us. We can't take any of the outfits. We can't take any of the shoes. We can't take the wigs. We can't take the braids. We can't take none of this stuff with us when we die. When we check out of this body, we can't take nothing with us but the impact that we left upon the earth, the rates and heights to which we evolved, and the relationships that we built that we will continue to nurture in spirit. And so we need to start putting those things first, because when we put those things first, those other things that we need, those survival needs, are automatically fulfilled. And some of you might be like, girl, you sound crazy. What are you talking about? It's true. It's absolutely true. If you think about anyone who is a billionaire, let's not even talk about celebrities and millionaires. Like, let's take Beyonce out of the equation, because I always use Beyonce as an example. Why do I always use Beyonce as an example? Because she's a perfect example of letting spirit lead you, letting your gift lead you, and working hard, worrying about the rest later. Worry about your impact, worry about your vision, worry about your purpose, and the rest will come. She's a perfect example of that. But let's just go ahead and take Beyonce off the table, okay? Let's put Oprah or Bill Gates on that same table, right? Let's just take the beehive out of it. I'm pretty sure that the philanthropy that they have their hands in was not in the forefront of their mind when they started out on the path that they started out on. I'm pretty sure that it was not. But what they did know is, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to impact the world. This is the voice that I want to portray and leave behind. And they just kept moving towards that until not only did they become a blessing to themselves, a blessing to their families, a blessing to their communities, but in a lot of ways, a blessing to the world. And now, I'm not going to say that they're a blessing to the world in every aspect, because I believe that those two in particular have their sinister shit that comes with them, and things that they've done that are questionable in terms of righteousness and consciousness and community. Okay, I think that they have fallen into the power and consumerism and capitalism mindset, where they've taken a lot of the humanitarianism out of the equation. But my whole point is, when you have purpose, when you have passion, when you have drive, when you stay focused on those things, not because of how they will benefit you, but how it will benefit the world around you, the things that you need come to you automatically. This is the point that I'm making, okay? For the past 3 years that I've been running my business, it's been stressful as fuck. I would be lying to y'all to say it's been easy breezy. Every day I wake up and I have a full schedule of clients, and my products are selling out, and every time I have a launch of a coaching program, it just goes crazy bananas, and everything is wonderful and splendiferously divine. I would love to tell y'all that, but that is just simply not true. It's just not true, okay? Every day I have to get up and make a conscious decision to show up to my practice, show up to my business, show up to advise, to counsel, to teach, to lead, to speak, to use my voice. Every day I have to make a conscious decision to get up and do that. And guess what? If I don't do it, ain't no clients beating down my door. Ain't nobody buying my products. Ain't nobody knocking down my door to say, Shawnee, how can I use your gift? How can I get in your network of service? I have to get up and make that conscious decision every day to show up. And sometimes I have to show up for free. Do y'all know, as a Capricorn stellium, how nerve-wracking that is for me? But God has done a great job of humbling my ass. If you can't show up for free and be genuine and have intention and not be getting a return on it, then guess what? When you do show up and you expect a return, your ass is going to be shortchanged. You want to shortchange the people with knowledge that I gave you, guess what? This is what you're going to get. God has a great way, of knocking me down, out of my ego, for sure. For sure. Yeah, this is live. God got a great way of knocking me out of my ego. But in doing that, I have learned to just serve. To just serve, to just give, to just speak, to just teach, to not worry about what's coming behind it, because something always comes and it's not always what I think it's going to be. I would love, me as a Capricorn, I would love for money to always come behind that. If I'm speaking, if I'm teaching, if I'm connecting, I would love to just always get paid. I would love that. Why? Because I'm a Capricorn and we're driven by money, because we're driven by success, and people equate money with success. Now, money does not equal success. What will equal success for me is me having my 3 to 5 acres of land, my 5-bedroom home, okay, with one being my work studio, okay, and being able to grow my own food on my own land with my wife, our 2 kids, our 2 dogs, our 2 chickens, and a motherfucking goat. Okay, that's what I want. That to me is success. And be able to take 2 to 3 vacations a year without having to worry about nothing. Just, this is where we're going. We planning the trip. Let's do it. That's what I want. What is that going to take? Money. Because we live in a capitalistic society, okay? So being realistic, I know that in order to achieve my goals, I need money. But if I'm only driven by the money, then the goals are never going to be met, because the intention behind that is not connected to me. We don't have any real connection to money. Money is just an energy that we exchange. So when we make money more important than purpose, when we make money more important than our heart's desires, when we make money more important than our true intent, everything else falls to the wayside, and the money also falls to the wayside. And that's why a lot of us are struggling. And I don't think that many people are conscious of it. But because since May, I've been going through this new awakening in my spiritual journey. I mean, y'all know I've been on this path for years. But I'm telling y'all, since May, something just happened to me. And Spirit was like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. Like, we understand, like, you're trying to go through the depths of the depths of the depths of the depths, and you want to know everything, but you need to focus on your heart, and you need to focus on God right now. And I said, okay, Spirit, I hear you. Because I said it to y'all like that, but trust and believe me when I say Spirit ain't say it to me like that. I had to get knocked on my ass. I had to go through a few blow-ups and breakdowns and some shit. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, and I hear you, because I am not trying to keep getting dragged, okay? So what I'm trying to tell y'all, you gotta keep your intention and your purpose first, and the money will come. The resources will come. The community will come. Every time I think about how I don't want to get on video and talk to y'all because I'm not getting paid for it, guess what? I'm still not getting more clients. Every single time I think about how I don't want to give out too much free information because then y'all are going to expect everything for free, guess what? I'm still not getting more clients. Every time I think about how I don't want to come to events and give out free product because then people ain't going to want to buy my products, guess what? There's still not more people trying to buy my products. So when I actually show up and I give away free products, even though I might not get the 10 people that I gave something to, 3 of them people gonna come back and buy something from me. When I come on video and I'm talking my talk and I'm walking my walk and I'm showing y'all what I'm about, somebody may run across this video 3 weeks from now. Somebody may run across this video 3 months from now, but they may hear a message that resonates from them. Guess what they're gonna do? Click on the link and say, hey, what's this girl about? What is she talking about? What she got going on? Like, it's so simple, but we make it so hard. And I know it's not just me. That's why I'm being vulnerable and I'm telling y'all my testimony of doing this. Like, we have to stop doing that, because at the end of the day, we can't always get something for everything. I don't know why the world is being conditioned to push us to a point where we feel like everything is supposed to be equal exchange, equal exchange, equal exchange, equal exchange. The world just does not work like that. It's not going to be an equal exchange in the immediate sense. But that exchange, when you give it genuinely, when you're pure about it, when you show up with intent, it provides. Do y'all know how hard it's been for me to get my ass up every day, work out, not happy with my body, my hair might be all over my head, I don't have on no makeup, I'm not dressed to the nines, I'm literally in whatever pants I could find that morning and whatever shirt, and film that shit and post it to my story every day, every morning? Do y'all think it's easy for me to do that? And I don't even want to be on video every day like that, especially not my whole body. Are you kidding me? But I have done it. I've been doing the shit since the 1st of September when I said I was going to start. And I may have missed about 7 days from now, from the 1st of September to now in that mix. But every day I get up, I get dressed, I turn on my time lapse, and I'm filming, I'm moving my body, I'm journaling, I'm reading my book. Like, y'all see it every day. It's shared. And I don't do that for likes, for views. I do it for connection. Okay? I want y'all to know that if I can do it, you can do it. I want y'all to know that prayer is important. I want y'all to know that reading books is important while you still fucking can. I want y'all to know that meditation is imperative. I want y'all to know that moving your body and getting in touch with your breathing is not optional. Okay? So if I have to be the living example of the mindfulness that I'm trying to bring to my community, I will do that. And I said that this challenge was ending on the 15th of November, and then I said I was going to extend it because, like I said, I have missed about 7 days. But then last week I was like, you know what? I'm just going to shake this shit through the end of the year, and then I might even keep going after that, because what is the point in stopping? Like, what am I gaining from stopping? It gives me content because I've been reading these books and I can break down the books and do content from the books. It also gives me content because I actually have video of me moving and shaking and going about. It helps heal my body. It helps heal my mind. People have been messaging me and calling me and reaching out to me saying how I've been inspirational to them. And even when the thing happened with my mom and my wrist being broken, how I kept going with my cast, with my sling and everything. Like, these videos ain't paying me no money. Not a single dollar. But the impact is worth every piece of energy that I've had to give. The impact is worth every piece of vulnerability that I've had to share. Coming online and talking to y'all in these video diaries is hard as fuck for me because I don't be wanting to put y'all in my business. I am a Scorpio Venus and a Scorpio rising, baby. I do not want to share my life all the time. I don't want y'all all in my shit. But I can't be authentic and tell y'all like this shit is not all rainbows and sunshine and then not say like the dark parts. I can't do that. So I have to go through everything and be intentional about it and show up. And I want to encourage you to show up because in today's society, spirituality is becoming a trend. And spirituality is not a trend, babe. It's a lifestyle. It's making a conscious decision to stay connected with true source intentionally. It's making a conscious decision to move with purpose and intention in everything you do, in your job, in your relationship, in your business, in your familial connections, okay, in your relationship with your children, pets. We gotta get back to a space of moving from a place of nurturing and heart. Everything is so cold and calculated right now. And I don't know about y'all, but even me as a Capricorn stellium, I'm not with that shit. I'm At the end of the day, I don't like all that cold, calculated, manipulative, subdue you with lies and give you a little bit of truth type of bullshit. And it's a lot of that going around. And that's why I've been so quiet about spiritual topics. I'm very selective now about what I say. If those of you who have been following me for a long time, y'all know I used to talk about everything. I used to give out spell work. I used to talk about hoodoo and all that. Like, now y'all hear me talk about mindfulness and astrology, and I may do a reading every once in a while. That's not because I'm on some type of like Christian revival type shit and I don't do magic anymore. It's not that at all. It has more to do with the fact that Spirit has told me to keep what I practice private and just give the messages that Spirit is telling me to say. So I may come and start talking about that stuff again, but I don't like how it's just a trend right now and there's so much deception going on and people are really just putting themselves in bondage. And I don't want to contribute to that. So I will not be going down that rabbit hole. I feel like if you want to change something in your life, I'm not about to give you a whole bunch of spell work to do it. Can you do that? Yes. Is it effective? Yes. But you know what's even more effective? Actually doing the work. You know what's even more effective? Actually connecting to source and praying for your blockages to be removed. You know what's actually more effective? Setting proper boundaries and putting your energy where it needs to go. Like, I could tell you to light a green candle every Friday at 4 o'clock during Venus hour for 3 weeks in a row. Is money gonna come to you? Probably fucking so. Yeah, because that's a good money ritual, especially if I give y'all the rest of the instructions on that. But you know what's gonna better give you money? You getting out of your own way and releasing the money blockages that you need to release. Because after that spell wears off, you know what you're going to have to do? Another spell. But you know what happens when you bypass all that and go straight to source? Your heart is changed. So your flow changes. Your patterns change. And your life changes. And I don't say this to y'all lightly. I say this to y'all because I have lived this. Y'all have no idea all the shit that I've been through. I am only 31 years old, but I have been through a lifetime of shit. Okay? And when I say the times when I felt the most happy, the times when I felt the most successful, the times when I have thrived the best, has been when it's me and source. And I don't have no qualms with nobody about what they practice and what they believe in. I'm all for go for what you know. Okay? For me, it's me and source. Okay? It's me and nature. It's me and the planets. It's me and the stars. Okay? It's me and natural law. It's me and spiritual law. Okay? When all that other stuff starts getting incorporated, things just get muddy, things get confusing, things become a little bit misconstrued. And I'm not saying that those things don't have their place, they do. But I'm saying everything has its own agenda, deities included, ancestors included. Even when it comes to doing certain rituals, those things come with their own agendas and their own spans, lifespans, and cycles, and karmic retribution. Okay? But when you are really making it about you and your power and your connection with source, and you being the example, you being your Christ consciousness, and you being in alignment with spiritual law, and you moving with empathy, compassion and righteousness. When you really open your heart to that, the fruit is expansive, and it just keeps on blossoming evermore. Does that mean that you don't have bad days? Absolutely not. Does that mean that you still not gonna learn lessons? Absolutely not, because that's life. We gotta understand that just as we came here in darkness, the darkness will exist. Okay, it's a part of our experience. It's not bad, it's not negative, it just is. It's a part of our experience. Okay, we are dual beings. So with darkness comes light. But as long as we know the truth within the darkness and the light, we good. And I feel like we're moving into a place where a lot of people are getting confused about what the truth is. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm a truth seeker and a truth teller. And so if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. And if I can't find the truth, if I don't know the truth, I'm going to go and find it. Okay? That's how I've gotten to this point. It's not by chance that I'm here telling y'all this information today. It's not like I randomly picked up a book one day and was like, oh, this is cool, let's go down this rabbit hole. I was born for this. Like, since I was 5-6 years old, I've been talking about consciousness and compassion and making sure that your mind and your body are on one accord, and holistic healing. I didn't know what I was talking about then, but as I got older and I started to gain the knowledge behind what I was feeling, it just became expansive. So whatever it is within you that's been there, maybe your parents suppressed it, maybe your family suppressed it, whatever it is, tap into that shit. Tap in with source and let's go, because we don't have time to be on no bullshit. Everybody wants to always say we're living in the end times, it's the end of the world. I'm not about to tell y'all none of that shit. It's not the end of the world. We still got about 200 to 300 more years up on this damn floating rock that we live on. We do. Like, let's just be for real. The world is not going to end in any of our lifetimes at all. But I can guarantee you some things are going to change in our lifetime that we're not expecting. Things are going to get a little bit more difficult than we're expecting. The comfort that we are used to is not going to be what it is today. I can tell y'all that. And you know what you're going to need? You're going to need a little bit of God. You're going to need a lot of bit of community. You're going to need a service that you can offer to people. Something that's impactful. Something that you can trade with somebody else. You're going to need it. Yeah. You need to learn how to do some natural remedies. You need to learn how to eat and live on natural foods and grow your own food. Okay? If y'all haven't seen the news, like, let's just be fucking for real instead of being convenient real quick. Don't y'all know that things are only going to get worse? Don't y'all know that this war that's happening that's not on our land will eventually roll out this way? Don't y'all notice how it's just been these wars over here, war over here, war over here? Every year somebody is feuding, and we're hearing about it, and our media is heavily covering it. Don't y'all think there is a reason for that? I'm trying to tell y'all without saying too much, okay? I'm just saying. Don't y'all feel like there's a reason for that? Don't y'all think that there's a reason why they wanted to see how many people was gonna do certain things in 2020 when they rolled it out. Don't y'all think there's a reason why we're coming to the end of 2023? 2024 is election year, and all we've seen all motherfucking year is chaos and confusion. Don't y'all, like, have y'all been paying attention to this, or I'm not a conspiracy theorist, okay? I'm not. There are certain conspiracies that seem true to me, but this is not a conspiracy theory. I'm telling y'all, it's happening, okay? And I'm not telling y'all to hold on. I'm not telling y'all this to scare y'all or shake y'all up. I'm just telling y'all, start doing the work so that when things get chaotic, when things get crazy, when you are feeling displaced, when the disruption and discomfort is a little closer to home, you're good, you're set, you're protected, you're centered, you're grounded, you're structured. You don't have to worry about everything falling down, including your dignity, including your truth, including your purpose. Like, don't put yourself in that position. Get in front of the whip before you get behind the whip and start driving it, before you be in front of it getting your ass beat. Okay? We're moving into a season where we're gonna have to be holding ourselves accountable for having integrity. And integrity means doing what you know you should do even when no one's watching. And I know y'all been seeing all this stuff getting revealed. It all leads back to lack of integrity and truth being revealed about that lack of integrity and the effects that the lack of integrity has had systematically on people. And I'm not even talking about just race. I'm talking about systematically on the entertainment industry, systematically on day-to-day workers, systematically in corporate industry, okay? People just not doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it, how they're supposed to do it, and then making it okay for other people to do the same thing. It's tumbling down. These systems that have been built on a lack of integrity, these systems that have been built just solely for capitalism and consumerism, all this stuff is tumbling down. It's not going to be knocked down today, tomorrow, but slowly it's tumbling down. The pyramid scheme is over because the pyramid is falling, okay? And they have lied to us and told us the order of the flow is root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, crown. It's backwards. Because just like I told y'all in the beginning of this video, when you lead with source, when you lead with purpose, when you lead with passion, those other things come naturally, okay? Those other things come naturally. That source energy, that's your crown, okay? That purpose and passion, that's your third eye, being able to see more than what's right in front of you, because you know that your life is bigger than you. Your truth is bigger than you. Your direction is bigger than you. Your gift is bigger than you. Okay? That passion, that throat and heart energy, okay, that you need to speak it out. Speak it out, speak it out, speak it out. You need to feel it. You need to do it. Okay? If those things are not what they need to be, everything else is blocked. You're not going to have any confidence, solar. Okay? You're not going to feel free and open, sacral. And you definitely are not going to feel like you're able to survive. You're going to feel weak, root. So get out of this notion that, oh, as long as I'm rooted, as long as my root chakra is cool, as long as I'm getting a check every 2 weeks, as long as I'm taking care of these kids, as long as, that's cute. Like, that's real cute for y'all. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be getting a check every 2 weeks and you shouldn't be taking care of your kids. I'm telling you, I'm asking you rather, I'm not even telling you, is your head right though? Is your heart right though? Can you see clearly though? Do you feel comfortable and safe to really speak what you need to speak though? Because that's what's important. And if you don't do it and you don't recognize the right and the freedom that you have to do it now, your kids not going to have those rights and freedom. Your kids are definitely going to be stuck in a cycle of root, sacral, solar, root, sacral, solar, root, sacral, solar, trying to climb up the motherfucking pyramid, get knocked down at every turn. They already tried to do that to us as kids, but it didn't work because we have a level of consciousness that we came here with. Don't allow the cycle to repeat, okay? There's more to life than material. There's more to life than survival. There's more to life than food, clothes, and shelter. Those are our basic needs, but there's more to life than that. If we was gonna stay in that mode, what was the purpose of us getting exiled out of the Garden of Eden? Because God was giving us food, water, and shelter. We wanted more than that. We wanted consciousness. We wanted to be able to create. It wasn't enough for us to just receive. We wanted to be able to create. So because we wanted to be able to create, God said, okay, y'all want to create? Then this is what y'all gonna do. And now we have the freedom to create, and we have given it away for convenience. Stop doing that and stop teaching your kids to do it, because it's leading us into destruction. Okay? Connect with source, get right with your heart, okay? And start speaking your truth. You don't have to get on the public platform to speak your truth, but baby, go talk to somebody. Because all of that energy is just trapped up in your body and you need to get it out. It needs to be expelled. Now, I did not plan on ranting this damn long to y'all. So I'm going to wrap this up, but Spirit is telling me to pull a card for y'all. So I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit. I kind of want to pull from my Afro Goddess Oracle deck as well. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to close this out. Make sure that you thumbs up the video. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know that you are here. And if you have not subscribed, please, baby, go ahead and subscribe. Share this video out to somebody who needs to hear these messages. And check down in the description box for all of my personal offers, coaching, and subscriptions. All right, I'm going to give y'all these messages, and then y'all know I'm going to give y'all my closer. And honey, we're going to close out from there. This postcard from Spirit is already given. It says, Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill: receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You're doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have convinced you that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. So absolutely, 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 yes. Receiving is hard for some people. For us hyper-independent people who were raised to become adults quicker than we needed to, who had a lot of weight on our shoulders, who had to be leaders, who had to be independent, who had to keep our shit together because nobody was going to keep it together for us. Receiving is hard. And you know what the biggest lesson about receiving that I've learned? It takes surrender to be able to receive. I just told y'all we could have stayed in the Garden of Eden if we just wanted to receive, but no, we wanted to create as well. And so Eve ate from the tree, and now we have the ability to create as well. It was too hard to just receive. You gotta be willing to understand that not everything has to be an equal exchange. And just as much as you're willing to give intentionally and freely, you gotta be willing to receive intentionally and freely. When your friend offers to pay for your drink, instead of saying, no, don't worry about it, I got it. When friend offers to pay for your dinner, no, don't worry about it, I got it. Friend gives you a gift, oh my God, I can't take that. Client sends you a tip, oh my God, that's too much. No, you're blocking your blessings, and you need to learn how to just receive. Somebody says, don't worry about it, I got it for you. No, don't worry, I'll do it. You're blocking your blessings. Just receive and surrender to spirit first and foremost. So y'all need to learn how to pray. That's a whole nother video for another day. I'm not about to get into that right now, but y'all need to learn how to pray and ask God for the right things. Y'all be praying and asking God for money, cars, clothes, hoes. Like, God is not about to give you money, cars, clothes, and hoes. Yes, God will bless you with things that mirror that energy, but you need to be praying to God for understanding and good stewardship over your money, and knowledge of how to make your money grow, of relationships that'll be able to connect you to places that will allow you greater access to abundance. You need to be praying for opportunity. You need to be praying for wisdom and strengthening of your gifts, sharpening of your mind. You need to be getting into a space where you're praying for community and connection. You need to be praying for foresight and understanding, okay? And you need to be receptive when God tells you to do certain things and surrender to it. When God says, stop eating all that goddamn sugar, you need to fast. When God says, you've been eating too much meat, you need to put it down. Don't tell yourself, oh, that's just cancel culture, vegan culture in my head telling me I need to do something. Listen, when God is telling you, drink more water, my child, drink some more goddamn water, okay? Be receptive to the messages that Spirit is sending you by being obedient, okay? That's another word that I'm attaching to this. But definitely what it says, in the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. We got to stop doing that. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for us. It's not healthy for the people around us, okay? We got the clover in the house, baby, 2 and 4. I love this, okay? We all know that the clover is a symbol of good luck, good fortune, transformation. It also has 4 petals, which represents being rooted, being grounded, represents expansion, strong foundation, okay? You'll notice that all of these 4 petals are in the shape of a heart, just like little clovers. And if you count, you got 2, 4, 6, and 8, okay? 8 is a number that indicates rebirth, indicates karmic release, indicates transformation, indicates forward movement. We're in Scorpio season. This is a time to tap in with our will, tap in with our transformation, tap in with our power, and have the courage to solidify our intentions, to solidify our new persona and who we're becoming, okay? So this is a great indication that we are on the right track in terms of doing that. We have the house, 4, okay? I just told y'all what 4 represents, but let's just talk about the house. The house is your home. Home is where the heart is. That's your foundation. Okay? So, get your house in order, meaning get your heart in order, and the clover will support your intentions and expansion. But if you're not rooted and grounded in your heart, the clover will just shrivel up, and wither away. I kind of want to read y'all the message of the house in this book because I like what it says. Hold on. So it says, the house can represent everything to us that truly makes us feel at home. This can include your physical home itself, your family members, and all the affairs related to the home itself. This is a space, and these are the people that make you feel comfortable, safe, stable, and secure. Breathe easy, for in this environment and with this tribe, you are secure. This card can also represent the investment of purchasing a home, real estate agents, or real estate affairs. If it's in love, you may be part of a safe and comfortable union. There are few issues, but harmony and balance will reign. If it's in career, this can represent a family-owned business establishment or any business that is run from home. For it is definitely true that home is where the heart is. But for many, it can also be grounds for a backyard garden of success. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna go ahead and read the clover because why not? The moment when we cross our fingers and hope for good luck, that's the moment that the clover card represents. To find a 4-leaf clover in a sea of regular clovers, you can't help but pick it out and take it with you. So have that same energetic energy here. The clover card is indeed representative of unexpected joys, but they are also quick joys. So you must be alert and ready to grasp these opportunities for manifested optimism at a moment's notice. Your short-term happiness depends on it. So I won't read the 3, like if it's in love, if it's career, if it's blah, blah, blah. I'll just leave it at that. But y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. It's like I said, if you get your house in order, get your heart in order, become rooted in that, the clover will expand that for you. But you have to understand that now is the moment. You can't wait until tomorrow. You can't wait until next week. You can't wait until next month. The moment is right now, okay? You need to be doing the work right now. It's preparing you. It's Scorpio season. This season is preparing you to become a new you as we move into the new year, okay? The new year does not start in January. The new year starts in March, okay? So we're in November. We got December, January, February, March. 4 months, okay? Again, here we go, number 4. 4 months to really get into that space of rebirth. I encourage you to get ahead of the curve before you fall behind it. And I will leave you all with that. I hope y'all have a lovely week. And I'm sure I'll see y'all soon because I have a few videos that I need to record.